Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Alan, and I'm from the United States, specifically from New York. And welcome to my channel, Brazi Dicas. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you some more vocabulary and expressions that are used in the 2021 Disney Plus series, Loki. I will be talking about the last 2 episodes, so this video does contain spoilers. With that being said, let's learn English through TV series, Loki, Part 2. After Loki gets pruned, Judge Renslayer tells Sylvie that he is still alive. She explains that pruned realities aren't destroyed, but rather transferred to a void at the end of time. A void is a completely empty space, an area of nothingness. When Loki wakes up in the void and is rescued by other variants of himself, he says, "I suggest we take a breather so I can ask several thousand questions." If you take a breather, it means you take a brief pause or break in order to rest. When Loki tells his variants that he needs to get back to the TVA, Kid Loki says, "Stop wailing or you will signal Alioth." To wail means to cry or express sorrow. It can also mean to complain in a loud manner. When Miss Minute suggests that Sylvie could take the Void spacecraft to travel to the end of time and save Loki, Renslayer explains that it's a spaceship designed to withstand the temporal void. To withstand means to be strong enough to remain undamaged or unaffected by something. While the Loki variants are telling each other about their own specific timelines, one of them says, "So after I vanquished Captain America and Iron Man, I claimed my prize, all 6 Infinity Stones." To vanquish means to defeat or overcome in battle. When Loki uses his magic to make a blanket for them, Sylvie says it's not very snuggly. If something is snuggly, it means it is comfortable, warm, and cozy. When Sylvie is wondering if Loki will betray her in the end, he tells her that's not who he is anymore and says, "I won't let you down." If you let someone down, it means you disappoint them by failing to meet their expectations or do what you agreed to do. When the group is deciding what they're going to do next, Sylvie says, "The TVA needs to be brought down." To bring down means to cause the failure or defeat of something, usually something in power. While explaining how she plans to enchant the monster Alioth, Sylvie says, "When it hit me earlier, I linked to it. It was brief, but I caught a glimpse of something." A glimpse is a quick and partial look at something. After Loki and Sylvie successfully enchant Alioth, they walk towards a building that is located beyond the void. When they enter the building, they are greeted by Miss Minutes, who says, "Welcome to the Citadel at the end of time." A citadel is a fortress or fortified building that protects a city. Miss Minutes explains that the TVA was created by a man called He Who Remains, and that he can give Loki and Sylvie the lives they've always wanted. Miss Minutes then says, "We can reinsert both of y'all back into the timeline in a way that won't disrupt things." To disrupt means to drastically alter the structure of a system or process, or to cause disorder. When the elevator door opens to reveal a man, Sylvie says that it's He Who Remains. When he asks if Miss Minutes is still calling him that, he says, "Creepy, right? But I like it." If something is creepy, it means that it is strange or weird, often in an unpleasant or uncomfortable way. As He Who Remains explains to Loki and Sylvie that he knows and sees everything, he tells them, "Every step you took to get here, I paved the road. You just walk down it." To pave means to cover an area of ground with stone, concrete, or asphalt. Metaphorically, it means to create a situation that makes things easier or possible for someone else. When Mobius returns to the TVA and confronts Ravonna Renslayer, she tells him only one person gets free will, the one in charge. Free will is the ability of a person to make their own choices and decisions, and that their actions have not been decided in advance by a higher power. And if you're in charge of something, it means you have full control and responsibility over it. When Sylvie asks He Who Remains exactly who he is, he says, "I've been dubbed many names by many people." To dub means to give something or someone a distinctive nickname or title. While explaining his history, he says, "Eons ago, before the TVA, a variant of myself lived on Earth in the 31st century." An eon is a very long period of time. After He Who Remains tells Loki and Sylvie that they can choose what happens next, he says, "I fibbed earlier when I said I know how everything's going to go." To fib means to lie. When Sylvie is about to kill He Who Remains, she asks, "Aren't you gonna beg for your life?" To beg means to ask for something in a pleading and sincere way, or to implore someone to do something. When Mobius sees that several new timelines are starting to branch, he tells Hunter B-15, "No turning back now." This is an expression that's used when it is too late to change something, especially something that is a direct result of a decision you have made. After Loki returns to the TVA and warns Mobius that countless versions of He Who Remains are coming, he says, "And they're all set on war. We need to prepare." To be set on something means to be determined to do or achieve it, with no plans of stopping until it is done. So, guys, I hope you were able to learn some new vocabulary and expressions that are used in the Marvel series Loki. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below. Until next time, and thanks for watching.